So we've been having this idea, my wife and I, that we're going to play 30 Days of Anachrony. This was a bad idea because it's really killing my brain. We started off with just the regular Anachrony, the board and the guys and the timeline, and it was not, go looking back at it, it seems easy now. We played it a whole bunch of times. We were even getting used to like all the tiles and all the super projects and going back and forth. And oh, I'm spending 2 water for this, and I need 1 water for later. And let me tell you, the numbers in this game are exactly right, like ridiculously. David Turtsey is I don't, is he a genius? He's a mad scientist. It's somewhere in between, or worse. Every time I think I understand every little nuance of this game, something else pops up and I see another little nuance, and that everything works out. It's like he's like the Einstein of board gaming or something now. So then we played Doomsday, which for 2 players didn't work that well. We tried it a couple of times. We tried the Pioneers of New Earth, which I really like. My wife doesn't seem to be as involved as me. I think that it opens it up because you suddenly get something in this game. You're getting little increments. You're planning and you're going back and you could have maybe one turn where you feel, oh, I got to, but that one I like. But then we added the fractures of time, which I thought, oh, it's going to be a little more complicated. You got these cool technology cards, which have end game scoring, which this game definitely needed, which was more variety there. And you get this new nice little board, and you got guys going out, and you can go switching around in time. And oh my gosh. And the timeline is now shorter because there's so much more you could do on your turn. The planning involved and the things that just open up in the game. And of course, there's still the randomness of what buildings come up and when they come up and what projects suddenly appear. And when the Earth starts to fall apart, what these little extra tiles are and what resources come up and what people come up and when. You're constantly doing this, what's the absolute best thing for me to do? And then the end game scoring cards, you look at the other person, you don't know what they're going to do. You're going back and forth, you're using your buildings, and you're like, I'm going to push this. Oh, and then we also played where you get these anomalies. If you get the anomalies, some of them do something good for you while you have it, but if you have it for too long, then you die. So you want to get rid of those too before the game ends, unless there's a card that might give you some points for it. Yes, we are only in day, I think, 12? 12? And I'm going to start adding, the Pioneers of New Earth to this board? Now, we painted the guys. I want to kind of like do some more painting with them. And we got a whole other faction we got to paint. And then there's also the Council, not the Council of the Guardians or the Guardians of the Council. That one we already did. That one Erica really liked. She did it a couple of times and she won those. This is the other one, the other council, where there's like an agenda, and then you can put the agenda with the time fractures and maybe adventures. I don't even know what to do anymore. My mind has been compromised.